My worst video is the best performing video. Why is this happening to most creators today? They are their worst ever edited video, or their videos with either poor video quality, visual quality, audio quality ended up being the most viewed video on YouTube, the best performing video that is being pushed by the algorithm, and in fact the video with the highest impression so far on their channel. So this is one of the issues I've realized recently, and I want us to discuss these particular issues in the comment. Why is it that the algorithm prefers promoting videos that we think are or is the worst videos we have ever produced, but the algorithm ended up loving that particular video? Is it that the algorithm loves originality? It doesn't love any polishing. It just wants you to present yourself just the way it is without any official packaging? These are questions that we need to answer today, because it baffles me as to the fact that you end up spending days, maybe hours, maybe even week editing a particular video, and in the end, after uploading that video, you end up getting a few views, maybe less than 100 views, and then probably a video you just recorded even without editing, and you just uploaded that video, even the thumbnail, probably the worst thumbnail so far, and to your greatest surprise, you ended up seeing that video having the highest view. So we need to settle that issue. Now let me take you through my account so that you see this particular video. From the comment section, you'll see that I've been advised by some creators to fix my audio, and then they have been saying one thing or the other that I need to fix in order to make my videos one of the best. And you can see they have so genuine comments, and I've tried to implement some of this advice. But one thing you should know is that after these particular videos, I actually released some videos that I edited very well, okay, and even the visual qualities, I believe they are better than this one, but the algorithm refused to push that video. Perhaps some will say it's due to the title, or some title favors the algorithm favors some title than the others. Yes, but I've created another video that's related to this, but still it's not being pushed, even though I packaged that one better than this. All right, so let's look at the analytics here. Let's look at the analytics. If you look at it, you see that this video has 1.4k views. Okay, it gave just 7 subscribers, which is very poor considering the fact that you're having 1.4 views. Yes, you should. I accept that this is very poor based on this. Now look at the reach. Can you see the reach? Impression, 38.2 thousand impression. Why is it that the algorithm still continue to give this video this number of impression? I have other videos that need impression, but if you check them, you see that they don't have impressions at all. And if you don't have impression, how are you going to be getting your views? So I'm just surprised as to look at the number, almost 40,000 impressions. Of course, I know of channels that have more than 100,000 impressions and 1 million impressions. Yes, but basically this is the highest impression I've seen in this channel so far. And you can see the impression click-through rate is at 2.7%. And then the view is 1.4, unique view 1.3. All right. And if you check, you can see that the traffic majorly are from the browse feature, which is very good for this particular video. Now, if you compare this with the most performing videos, or you will see that this one is the best. Yes. And you can see that Google search, external site, I have some views from Google search because of the related tags I use in this particular video, even though I implemented the same thing in other videos. Now look at the context suggesting this particular video. Look at them. Some of them are not even related to my niche, but my videos is being suggested alongside them. You can see the videos that are giving me some views also. So you can see what is happening. Look at the engagement. Look at the engagement. you can see, look at the visual quality, it's very poor, right? Even though the retention is poor, but the fact is the algorithm is still pushing this particular video. That's what you should know. The algorithm is pushing this video. Look at the audience. Let's look at the audience here. You can see that almost 46% are using television, and look at the topography, the geographies, the top geographies: United States, United Kingdom, Austria, Canada, and so on and so forth. And look at the age, from 34 to 44%, 100%. So the algorithm just centered on just male. Does not promoted this video to female, just male, and then at the age of 35 to 44. Can you see some of the things that is happening here? So the algorithm is deciding some fate, or the fate of some videos, based on what it assumes is the best for that video. So what can we say about this? What do you think about the algorithm pushing your worst packaged video than the best packaged videos? What can you say about that? So let me hear your opinions in the comments. One thing I would advise that you do is that try to be as close as original. It means that even when you're editing, there should be some sign of retaining originality you're editing. Let everything not be too artificial. Yes, let there be originality. Yes, in whatever you do. And I see that some topic matters. Okay, topics also matters. So sometimes the topic you treat can also affect the algorithm, because the algorithm decide on which video to push and which not to push, and that's a fact. So if you observe, after this, I was expecting that one or two videos will be pushed, but to my greatest surprise, there is none. So you can see I'm still trying out this to see what will happen. But the fact is, why is the algorithm pushing your worst video? Let me hear your opinions in the comments.